build your business as an asset. And then make sure you talk to Brett, because he's going to help you deal with the whole capital gains tax mess of getting out of it and making sure that you don't give Uncle Sam more than he deserves, right?
Now let's dive into your business. I'm curious, what does that look like for, founder of Path for Growth? What is Path for Growth? Walk us through some of those visions for equipping individuals who might be saying, you know what, Alex, I think I need or want executive coaching, mastermind groups, a place to grow and to with folks who are a step or two ahead of me, right, or a little bit smarter than me in this area. What does that look like for an entrepreneur or business owner who's listening to this podcast right now?
Yeah, it's so much of what we've already talked about today. Similar to you, I love Donald Miller, and he talks about you need to figure out the problem that your customer is trying to solve. What I see is that impact-driven leaders often fail because they lack clarity of vision, or exactly what we said earlier, or a plan for consistently executing on the things that matter most over an extended period of time. And so Path for Growth exists to provide people with that through kind of three avenues. We do one-on-one and group coaching. We do intensives, which are kind of roll up your sleeves, and I'm going to come to your office, or we're going to do it virtually. I did a 7-hour intensive the other day where we did a 7-hour Zoom call. And what's crazy is by the time we finished, that person had the next 3 years of their business strategically planned out. It was awesome. And we did it with their executive team. It's so cool. So one-on-one and group coaching, intensives, and then we also do speaking and teaching and team training as well. And so people can get all the information about that on the website. And if they want to sign up for a consultation call with me, I just started the company. So if you sign up for a consultation call, I'm your guy. So I'd love to have a phone call with you. But that's where we're at right now, Brett.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. That's pathforgrowth.com. And we're going to throw a little curveball at you here. I know we say we're not going to talk about wealth, but I am just curious. Capital Gains Tax Solutions podcast, people have an exit plan at some point, selling a business or real estate after they've done all these things to add, again, tremendous value to their team and to their customers. They drive these revenues, and then they go to sell, Alex. Now what? What have you found that the biggest mistake that business owners make, be it they're not thinking about the plan, they're not clarifying their vision for their retirement or their exit plan, or even the capital gains tax that's associated with it, right? Somewhere between 30 and 50% of the gain, depending on what state you live in and how much depreciation or recapture you've taken, is going to be wiped out. So let's say you build a company to $10 million and it has a zero basis. That's $4 million in tax or so at 40%. So what is your experience, if all, or what is your advice for anybody who's facing an exit of their business as it pertains to capital gains tax?
I love that question. A great mentor of mine, his name is Brian Miles. He's the founder of a company called Belay that they provide virtual assistants for people around the country. They've got over 1,000 virtual assistants now. He also owns a brewery now, and now they're also starting a platform called Own Not Run. And one of the greatest lessons that he's taught me is he said, Alex, you do not build your business as a lifestyle business. You do not build your business as a hobby. You build your business as an asset. And the thing that you need to understand about an asset is that an asset, not necessarily that you will sell it, but an asset can always be sold. And the reason why you build your business that way is because it's the right thing to do. That was really, really influential advice for me. And I think sometimes we get caught up, either it can be our own ego, it can even be really, really great aspirations for serving people exceptionally well, leveraging our personality, or it can just be that we love the work so much that we just want our personality to be so entwined in it. All good things, right? But that we hamstring the business because we are so intertwined with the business. And if you are at a stage where you want to move beyond your business one day, you want to sell your business one day, or you want to have someone succeed you in the business one day, or you want to transition the business to someone someday, build your business as an asset. And then make sure you talk to Brett, because he's going to help you deal with the whole capital gains tax mess of getting out of it and making sure that you don't give Uncle Sam more than he deserves, right? But I think that was just so crucial for me. And quite frankly, that's why this is not called Alex Judd Incorporated, right? Because I want to build an asset, and an asset is what I view as path for growth, because I can sell a path for growth. Not because I'm going to, I may never sell it because I love this too much right now. There's no way you could offer me any amount of money and I would never sell it right now, but because I think it's the right thing to do for the future.
Hey, that makes perfect sense, right? It's an asset, and so build. It's like being a good steward of what you've been given, right? And so, to be a good steward of what you've been given and what you're building, you should build it as an asset. Start with the end in mind. You may or may not sell, but if you do, at least you built it in the right way. Hey, I love that answer, and thank you for that.